Hello and welcome to this quick tutorial on how we can use AI to help us with our editing and proofreading in our assignments or papers or anything regarding text. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to download Grammarly. Now Grammarly is free, but there is a premium version, and I'll quickly go through what the difference is during this video. But know that these things could change over time. So the first thing, you can go to grammarly.com or you can Google search it. So let's download and add our Grammarly application. So when we go into Grammarly, we can actually see all of the places where this application works. And if we go down here, it works on Mac, it works on Windows, so you can get the desktop app. It also works on browsers. So if we go down here, it works in your Gmail account, it works on YouTube, Instagram. Basically, it works everywhere where text is available. So the difference between the free and the premium plan is that if you have the free plan, you have less prompts for the AI, so you can actually generate text the same way that you would generate text using ChatGPT or Bing AI. So this feature is not really necessary, but if we go down to the writing suggestions, so this is where the power comes in. You will have access to grammar, spelling, and punctuation suggestions. So this is a very powerful tool just by itself. You'll also get access to conciseness, because brevity is actually quite a hard thing to do when you're writing long sections of paper. So having something that can help you to create concise paragraphs or sentences is very powerful. And for delivery, it can actually detect what kind of paper that you're writing. So is it an academic paper, or are you doing something for a blog? It will detect the tone, or you can actually change the setting and it will try to adapt your writing to fit that tone. So this can be very good for if, for example, you are writing a professional or academic paper. So if we write we would write as I am. We do not write don't, we do not. So that tone detection can help you to change an entire paper just with a click of a button. And then also another very powerful tool is the auto citation. If you do use other citation software, then this may be not as useful to you, but if you're only using Grammarly in your paper, you can see that here you can grab citations from websites if you have the extension on Chrome. Right, so that is the main things that you are going to get with the free. With the premium, there are other things that are helpful, but know that with the free version, you have tons and tons of utility. Now, if we go to Word, so here we are in Word, and you can see that my Grammarly is on the corner here. I just generated some text, and you can see that Grammarly is already giving me suggestions on how to phrase my paragraphs or my sentences. It's showing me, so we have a couple of different types of suggestions. So we have, I'm going to move it over to the side. So we have correctness. So these are suggestions for correcting mistakes. So you want to focus on these red ones, because the red ones are going to be spelling errors and punctuation errors and things like that. So here you can see that my Grammarly is set to UK English, and so it's telling me to add all the U's to the ORs that are used in American English. So behaviors, colors. Here we need a hyphen because this is an adjective. It's modifying the word groups. So bird watching should be together. Organized should have the S. For the in the UK we use the soft S instead of the hard Z. And here again with the adjective. Clarity, this helps you to, if there's unnecessary words, if there's tautology, if there are ways to say things that make more sense. For example, if you're using the passive voice, they would want you to change it to the active voice, right? So this helps you to find those sentences in the blink of an eye. Like as you go through here, you can just click next, next, next. And whatever you need to do, you just change except. What would have taken a long time to go through and check individually, we can now do just by clicking. Engagement is a nice one. So if you do use words very frequently. So if you use the same word frequently throughout your paper, this will pick that up and say, hey, why don't you try and use a different word? Or if you want to create more impact, like here, greatly doesn't sound is a weaker version of significantly. So that's another way of Grammarly tries to help you. All right, so now let's look at Microsoft Word's editor. Now, my editor is here in the home page, but if you don't see it here, then you can go to the Review tab and go to Editor. Now, you can see that this looks very similar to Grammarly. We have clarity, we have spelling, grammar, and this is in US English, as you can see down here at the bottom. So we don't have those spelling errors that Grammarly is picking up. And here we can actually change the type of writing style. So we have the tone here that to help us change anything that would not fit a particular audience. So just like with Grammarly, we can go to clarity and it will give us some suggestions. And with one click, we can already go through and just change things to make it better. And that's it. That's how you use Grammarly and Word. Thank you.